My name is Amber Plesteris, and today we will be discussing one of the most ambitious innovators to date. He was among Silicon Valley tech gurus Jobs and Zuckerberg, but his name probably won't resonate like his innovations do. Jack Dorsey is the co-founder and co-creator of Twitter. He keeps a low profile and describes himself as shy and reserved, a little ironic for someone who created one of the largest social networks in the world. Dorsey created the code for Twitter, which enabled users to send messages publicly rather than to individuals like in an email.
I'm most proud of how quickly people came to it and used it in a million different ways. They're all over the world, and Twitter enables them to take a $5 cell phone and wherever they are, communicate with the world for free.
Forbes magazine described him as more of a nerd than Steve Jobs.
I'm more of a nerd than Steve Jobs. I think the reference was because I was a programmer. So if that is the nerdy way, then guilty, I'm a nerd.
No one could have predicted how large Twitter would be, with 284 million monthly active users sending 500 million tweets a day. Even the Pope tweeted his last message, and our very own president is notorious for tweets. However, despite the company's wild success, Dorsey had a similar path to Jobs. He was forced out of the company he had helped found. After 2.5 years, Dorsey was asked to come back to the company with new management in place. But by then, he had already started a new venture, Square. Square is a card reader that allows users to accept credit card payments over mobile devices. Square was an idea developed by Dorsey and his friend Jim McAlvey.
He was at an art fair and he couldn't sell a piece of glass because he couldn't accept a credit card. So that was, $2,000 lost. And he just got fed up with that. And he came out to San Francisco that next week, and we spent the week trying to figure out why no one has done this before.
It is simple and fast to take payment. You swipe a customer's credit card through a white square which plugs into the earphone jack of a mobile device. The customer then signs an electronic receipt.
People who are using it to sell things on Craigslist, to holding garage sales, campaigns, the Obama campaign and the Romney campaign, both use Square to raise funds.
Square is booming with over $12 billion in annual transactions. Square has reached a worth of $5 billion, while Twitter is double that at $10 billion. With two major accomplishments from Dorsey, we have yet to see the last of him as he takes on the city of New York. Dorsey has stated that his next venture will be mayor of New York City. It will be interesting to see how he communicates with voters. Dorsey was asked how he would prefer to communicate, and this was his response.
Mediation of letters or through text, all those mediums I definitely find ease with, but do I appreciate it as much as face-to-face communication? No. Do I feel like I'm an expert in having a normal conversation face-to-face? Absolutely not. That's just not my natural state. I would rather be walking in Land's End and thinking about things.
And tweeting.
And tweeting.